My cooking background generally involves looking up recipes on Pinterest and being inspired by them to cook. Also, I watch a lot of Food Network.
Oh, okay. And what about you, Dad? What is your cooking background?
7 years as a Kentucky Fried Chicken cook. 25 years as a firehouse cook, 2 meals a day, and 38 years as cooking dinner every night at home.
Who do you think has the upper hand here now, hearing their background?
Well, Jimbo definitely has the experience, so I think that the ingredients might not throw him for so much of a loop, whereas Alicia has that young vibe where she might be able to add some of those new techniques into it, so it's going to be an interesting show.
Back to Alex now. So tell us about what's about to happen here.
All right. Well, we're about to have a big time showdown between father and daughter. Winner takes all. We're going to give you our whole Grand Haven kitchen at your disposal, but you're going to have to use 4 ingredients that we choose and make them the star of your dish.
And we're gonna find out what those ingredients are.
Contestants, go ahead and open your basket, and let's see what we're cooking tonight.
Where's my basket?
You guys have to
share
it.
Oh.
Alright.
We have
Ooh,
We got
some mushrooms.
Those are oyster mushrooms.
oyster mushrooms,
Okay.
freshly grown in Grand Haven.
We got some sort of
Smoked Gouda.
smoked Gouda. I like.
We have thick slab bacon.
Whoa.
And white radish.
And white
And
red.
white radish.
Oh.
Alright, so we're gonna give these contestants about 5 minutes or so to get their cooking cap working and some time to set up. Stay tuned.
Go.
All right, you're going to be given 35 minutes, and that time starts now.
And they're off.
Oh, Jimbo's looking very confident over there. Immediately starts to shave the white radish.
He's got a good shaving technique. Have you ever worked with white radishes before, either of you?
No, I haven't.
No. All right, this is a new ingredient for both of them.
That would be a no.
All right, we got some chopping going here. All right.
Take a long time
So Alicia, making use, chopping up some of those mushrooms and Gouda over here. Looks like she's throwing in some extra veggies. Looks like Jimbo's chopping his up as well.
Contestants, you have just over 25 minutes remaining.
How are you guys feeling about the time? Are you guys feeling the pressure?
Yeah,
Yeah,
feeling it.
feeling it.
Kitchen Stadium doesn't have a lid,
Oh,
so I am improvising.
well, they're expensive. Can't have everything.
Do you guys plan on utilizing any of the farmer's market vegetables that we've provided to you?
Yep.
I got a little bit of the orange pepper.
Okay.
I have used the orange peppers as well, and
Copycat.
I also used a purple carrot.
What do you plan on using that Bud Light for?
Bud Light is in case I get dehydrated.
So, Alicia, Jim, how familiar are you with oyster mushrooms, and have you ever used them?
They have a little bit more moisture content than the regular mushrooms, like the button mushrooms.
How do you know that?
Well, because I've used them before.
Oh! Have you used them before, Alicia?
I have not.
Could you please tell us the main deciding factor for why we chose the bacon or the Gouda cheese and the mushrooms?
They were the cheapest. Just now starting the potatoes. This could be a risky move. Are you afraid those won't get done in time?
No, I pre-boiled them. Ow. This dickhead just slammed my foot on the oven floor.
Wait, you turned my water off.
I did not turn your water off.
Your oven knobs are pieces of shit.
Uh-oh.
Well,
Maybe Jimbo intentionally did that.
maybe next
Do you
season.
feel like you've picked up a lot of techniques from watching the Masters on Chopped?
Yeah, I watch it a lot. Our oven thing won't stay up. So,
Gotta bait your spell.
We're seeing a lot of technical complications with the oven. Jimbo has accused Alicia of turning off his boiling water. Alicia's knob fell off. Dad accidentally kicked her when opening the oven door before.
Contestants, you have just over 19 minutes remaining.
Video stuff that just fell on the floor. Don't video the stuff that just fell.
Well, that's what I'm saying. But they like.
How do you feel about the technique on the mushrooms that Alicia is using versus Jimbo's?
I actually didn't see what Alicia's technique was.
Oh, Jimbo went for the steal. And he's,
Ah, Jimbo's going for some wine too. We
Yeah.
have a lot of the same ingredients
Yeah,
in
yeah.
these dishes.
and neither of them were using that one to hydrate. That was a pure cooking move. Here we go.
Much time left.
Alex, can you give us an update on the time for us?
We have just under 15 minutes remaining.
Okay, under 15. And so what do they need to have accomplished by that? Does it need to be plated
All
or?
ingredients that we supplied in the basket must be used, and they all must be plated with their utensils down
Okay.
when the timer sounds.
Okay. I'm gonna take a minute right now to interview our blind taste testers.
All right.
All right, we have a couple over here. Tyler, is there anything that would make you not like a dish? Are there any specific ingredients that are not your favorite?
I really want to see those mushrooms cooked well enough.
Okay.
I don't want to see them spongy and
Right.
under. So those have really got to be transformed. And I think the bacon's really going to help with that. So
Right.
hopefully they can really marry those two flavors.
Okay.
And I'm hoping that works out.
Yeah. Alicia, how do you feel about the ingredients that were chosen? Do you think that they can make a good combination of things you like to try?
Yeah, I'm curious to see what they do with them.
Have you guys ever eaten radishes before?
Yes, but not white radish.
Not a white radish?
Agree.
Okay. Okay. And Jackster, we know that you're not the most brave when it comes to spicy food, so
That's my concern. As long as it's not too spicy, it should be fine.
Okay.
But I think the smells are really emanating well from the kitchen, so I'm really anxious to see what they're going to put on that plate.
okay. All right. Well, stay tuned. Gone for the
Presentation counts.
yeah. President Alicia's gone for the lighthouse plastic plate.
What kind of shot are you using?
You can't use the same plates as me.
Oh, he's gone also for the same lighthouse look, but they're a little bit smaller.
I'm going with Lighthouse.
You know, I think I like the choice of the smaller plate more. It's gonna make the food look bigger.
Where is the Tupperware? We got one of them around.
Both have chosen to make some sort of sauce. Homemade sauce. We'll take a look at Jimbo's plating. So we've got some sort of stuffed pepper with all the ingredients. He just added his sauce.
Ooh, and I knocked the stem
Knock
on
the
the
stem off the floor. I'm sure he'll pick that up and add it right back to the plate.
I've always heard that you want everything on the plate to be edible.
I think this one's more for presentation now. I don't think he intends on them eating the stem. But I could be wrong.
It's a very beautiful choice, but I think it's risky.
You think it's risky?
I do.
Because they might actually try and eat it and then,
It could.
yeah.
A lot of judges do not like having something on the plate they can't eat.
Plating going as well. We've got, looks like some fried potatoes mixed in with her radishes. Lots of seasoning. Tomatoes, some spinach leaves. Adding to the presentation. The overall look.
Back to the microwave for Chef Alicia.
Oh. I think she's getting nervous. She keeps heading to that microwave. What do you think?
I do think it's definitely a little unorthodox, I think, for Kitchen Stadium.
How much time do we have left?
We have just over 3 minutes remaining.
Alicia, I feel like feeling the heat a little bit over here. Although she is putting her sauce now, what she's putting on top of the potatoes. We definitely have two different, completely different appetizers here.
Absolutely, we do.
Well, at first it looked like maybe they were heading in the same direction, but it's definitely completely different meals with a different presentation. Oh, Jimbo, he's throwing in a little bit of
going for the last 3 minute
the
toast.
last
toast.
3 minute bread toast. Oh. He stole Alicia's pan to do it. Hopefully she doesn't need that anymore.
Is that a heel? I think it's an interesting choice using the heel. I don't feel like everybody likes the heel.
Do you feel like that was the one that was on top, or do you feel like that was strategic?
I think it was strategic. Chef Jim's been in the kitchen a lot of times, so.
Alicia is done microwaving, I believe. We gotta be getting close. Let's tell them what's the time here.
Contestant, you just have only 2 minutes left.
2 minutes. Okay, Alicia's getting that bacon on there. Time flies when you're having fun.
As a last ditch effort, is shoving the toast in the oven.
Yeah.
Okay, let's make it.
2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes.
Is that your beer?
Look, Jimbo's now just staring at Alicia, watching her.
What? Did I have my shit on?
Safety first.
Alicia's frantically looking for something. Oh, she's still got to incorporate the Gouda cheese. Okay, she's going. Jimbo chose to melt it and bake it.
No, I melted mine too.
Oh, you melted it? Okay.
She made that white wine bechamel.
Oh, okay. So she has 2 uses of the bacon Gouda cheese. This is just some freshly grated over top of the appetizer here.
I think Dad's threatened by mine. Hey, guess who's done?
You know what they always say on Chop? He's got minutes left.
Yeah.
Why isn't he working?
All right, what are we doing now? What's how's time?
You're at 45 seconds.
45
just 45
seconds,
seconds.
We got Alicia doing some wiping, cleaning up the
I
plates
don't know
for
about
presentation.
you, but it looks like that toast could be a little under.
I think you're right. I'm gonna crank her up. How much time I got left?
Yeah.
You have 25 seconds remaining.
Oh, he's 25 seconds remaining. He's chosen to throw it back on. There we go. 16 seconds.
15.
15. He's putting
You're gonna have to get it on the plate.
on the plate. Got 10 seconds. 10
9,
seconds.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Put your utensils up, chefs.
Utensils
Good
up.
job.
All right. Let's give it cheers. Are your beers? Cheers of your beers to show your friendly
I
competition.
gotta do the chef thing where they come and look at the plate.
You want to come take a look at hers, Dad?
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, that's pretty much the same thing. She got fresh tomatoes on hers.
She's got tomatoes and potatoes.
I like that. I like that.
All right.
We have a yellow poblano pepper, which is kind of rare, and it is stuffed with bacon, with white radishes and Gouda cheese, and I chose to use some purple carrots, and as a crunchiness to the salad and a freshness, I added some fresh cucumber and then a garlic crostini on the side.
Okay. Is there anything you're nervous about the dish? Do you feel like that the toast is going to be fully cooked with that last
The
minute?
only thing I'm unsure about is the seasoning. I might have under-seasoned.
Okay.
Me too.
All right, Alicia.
Now, what I have prepared today is a potato and radish hash topped with a bacon Gouda bechamel sauce finished with a white wine reduction, as well as some simply sauteed orange poblano peppers and a quick sear on fresh tomato just for a little bit of acid.
Okay. And is there anything you're concerned?
Now, tell me about the greens you use.
Oh,
on
and
this
everything's
dish.
topped with our nice crispy bacon
Is-
rendered down.
Tell me about the greens on your plate.
Those are actually the radish greens. They're more for garnish, but they do taste fine. So if you want to eat them for a little bit of green element, you may.
I do
Okay,
like the touch.
set the table.
Okay, so we have our blind taste test right now. So we've given them the first plate to try. They can go ahead and dig in.
This is rather big for an appetizer.
It's a crostini.
Yeah, what's that presentation? Yeah, what exactly is that supposed to be? Like the flavoring of the crostini.
Okay, so sounds like the crostini was cooked in time. Then we were a little worried. That was the last minute plated item. It came down to the last 45 seconds actually. Oh, and we were concerned about if there would be someone who would try and eat the stem of the plate, and Hadley went right for it.
I think the cucumbers were a total. I don't know why they're on the plate.
Ooh.
Do
Okay.
you?
What about you, Tyler?
just
How do you feel about the
totally-
cucumbers?
Yeah.
I think the cucumbers are great. They add some levity to it.
I don't
With
know
the
about
heavy
that.
cheese, heavy bacon.
I just don't know how
The
I
comment about the heel of the bread.
Yeah, it seems
versus-
like an odd choice. Any other slice in the loop?
And actually, I like the heel.
like the
It
heel?
gives it more texture.
Okay, we got varying opinions
Yeah,
here. So,
I think the heel is good.
okay.
Yes.
Can you guys taste all four
Now, do
ingredients?
you want to know what that was?
Are you able to taste?
Definitely Gouda bacon,
Can you taste the radish and the what was the other thing?
radish.
The Gouda.
Oh, the mushroom.
I'm
No,
not
no, no.
really. I need to dive in to see about.
Yeah,
this
how do you feel
mushroom.
about the mushrooms? The oyster mushrooms.
I
I
don't
feel
know
like
where they are.
Here's one.
So maybe with the radishes, add a really nice crunch to it
Okay.
to break up a little bit of the form.
The second dish.
Tyler, what's your initial thought on presentation here?
Good presentation, bright pops of color. Love it. I love the crumble of the bacon across the top.
What do you think about the choice of the lighthouse china?
It's a little busy.
It's a little busy. Yeah. I think a plainer presentation for
Would
the.
have been a better choice.
Yeah.
Right?
This is amazing.
Ooh.
I think
Ooh,
it's,
I like potatoes. Mm.
yeah, all the
Initial
flavors.
thoughts, Alicia?
All the flavors come together very nicely.
Whose beer is this? Is that yours?
I don't know. I just opened up another one. Is this mine or yours?
Fine.
That one's mine, sorry.
Okay, then it must be mine. So I just opened one.
Not sure about this bogus leaf on the side.
I think that was for presentation.
Yep, we did question her about the leaf. She said it was edible, but it was more for presentation purposes. So they're questioning your leaf choice. So
We're gonna make a
Tyler, Jackie, what are your thoughts on the flavors?
It's great. I think it's like a deconstructed potato skin, loaded potato
Yeah.
skin.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
really
that's a
good.
perfect description.
And I was concerned about the tomato on the side, but I think it adds just the right amount of
perfect.
acidity to it.
Mm-hmm.
Like I want that. Yeah, that's delicious.
Jackie? She put a lot of spices in it. Are you able to handle the
Oh,
spice?
yeah, perfect. They're not. It's not spicy at all. No.
Were you guys able to tell that a lot of the items were microwaved?
No, the microwave did not come through in the
Would
flavor.
not have known.
Everything I cooked first, I just re-microwaved it to keep it warm.
And the potatoes actually are cooked very well.
Yeah,
They could have been underdone and crunchy, but they're a perfect texture on being more of a side dish than an appetizer.
So what?
Don't you agree?
Maybe. I kind of.
Alicia's giving him the stink eye. Like, you better not agree.
I'm missing those radishes. I'm just looking for those.
So okay, that was my next question. Was where do you taste all 4 ingredients?
Yeah,
you
here's
taste the
the radish
cheese, the
right
radish,
here.
the mushrooms, and the bacon.
Again, I feel like the mushrooms kind of are,
Lost in it.
yeah.
Okay.
And I think that the radish and the potato come together where it can be hard to differentiate between the two, but it's still prevalent. You can still see where the radish is stamped, but the mushrooms.
Okay. All right.
It's time to find out whose dish was on the chopping block. And the choice is commercial. Swing!
Oh, I lost.
Judges, would you like to explain your decision?
Chef.
38 years experience.
All right, judges, let's hear your explanations.
Chef, when it came down to it, all of your flavors, we feel like they were there. We feel like we were fighting the presentation a little bit. The loaded pepper style is not really conducive to some of the ingredients that we were provided. And a couple of the ingredients felt like they were a little tacked on and weren't as well integrated.
Let me ask you this: was it unanimous?
Yes, it was.
Okay.
Sorry, but we all agree. And her
Eddie's like, I want to eat the
was
chop
better.
dish.
I know.
And
I
her
want to eat that.
presentation was better.
Okay, Alicia.
Yeah.
No, it's all right.
I really enjoyed both dishes. I feel like both judges were very creative in how they executed the 4 ingredients they were provided. However, the first one kind of, I feel like the pepper kind of overpowered the other ingredients. And the second one, I feel like everything just combined really, really nice. The presentation was nice. Both were very flavorful. And at the end, I feel like Chef Alicia just kind of took the edge.
Alicia, how do you feel about your win today?
Well,
it was your extra utensil.
You know, I'm a little surprised.
Was totally
I really thought in this case that experience would prevail,
was not.
but it just goes to show you that Pinterest searching and yummy recipes can really pay off for your cooking experience.
Okay.
So I'd just like to take this moment to thank Food Network, and I will continue.
Yeah, that's only
I
one
will
round.
continue cooking.
Yeah, I feel like, so Jimbo, how do you feel about your loss for this round?
I'll accept the loss, but just for the record, 3 people went back out in the kitchen and started eating all the rest of the stuff that I made, and hers is still sitting there. So, just saying.
So we do, contestants, we do have one more round to go. So we're going to be doing a dessert round where we'll reveal the ingredients at a later point after we eat our dinner. If it happens to come down to a tie, I think maybe MC Alex will get to give his overall tiebreaker decision. How do we feel about
That's
that?
how we do it here in Kitchen Stadium. If it comes down to a tie, the MCs get to make the ultimate decision on who will be the chopped champion.
Yay!